This is day number 5 of XRP being above that 50-cent mark. We're going to talk about how much action and gas is left in the tank. And crypto in the United States is getting dismantled by US regulators, but now exchanges out there are pulling operations out of the US. And no, I'm not talking about Nexo. This is a brand new one. And check it out, everyone. Lean Shake Energy, caffeinated protein shakes. I did a video where I did 48 hours of shakes only. That was one of them featured. I'll have that linked at the end of this. Yeah, and check out that shake video. It was pretty legit. I did a whole bunch of reviews and I shared like some pros and cons, and I lost a ton of weight. XRP sitting at 51.3, down 3.9% last 24. Bitcoin 28,459, ETH 1827. The market highs are starting to peel back. We're starting to see HBAR as well as XLM retrace from highs. Has to do with volume. Is there enough fuel to keep this thing going? All right, first things first, what's trending on Twitter? Honestly, a lot of crypto stuff is. Check this out. Judge Torah is still rocking in the action. And I saw earlier XRP was trending up there too. So crypto still in the eyes of people out there. Bittrex quits the U.S., cites unfavorable regulatory environment. Wait a minute. Are they dealing like mollies or something like on the screen? Like, is that what's going on? Like big wafer versions of them? Because that doesn't look like any crypto I've ever seen. Here's the deal, everyone. Nexo bailed on the U.S., citing unfavorable regulatory environment as well. Nexo's problem was like, yo, state regulators and federal regulators don't even have the same rules. There was no way we could comply. Bittrex now is saying the exact same thing. Conditions in the U.S. just aren't favorable. The CEO and founder, Richie Lai, announced this move on March 31st, blaming the exchange's decision on the current U.S. regulatory and economic environment. According to Lai, the exchange's users' funds remain safe and would be available for immediate withdrawal. The team plans to focus on expanding Bittrex global, but just outside of the United States. So again, now we're going to lose some jobs. We're going to lose buying opportunities, purchasing availability, right? This now forces us to go to other places, right? Our opportunities are less and less and less. This is not good for the United States. Rest of the world, hey, look, rest of the world, I got your back. Even if they shut the shit down in the U.S., I'm still going to be broadcasting, no worries there. But for like those of us that live in the U.S., we're starting to get really nervous here about the situation of crypto. I had someone message me yesterday saying, hey, I can't get this anymore on this exchange. Like, yeah, they're definitely tightening the noose on us. I had a phone call with a friend, a viewer of the channel, a few days ago talking about this exact same thing, total limitations. They're finding different ways to keep you out of crypto. Apparently what we have, I don't think it's going to be taken away from us, right? We're seeing that courts are standing up saying, hey, you know what? Secondary markets, it's not unregistered security. So I feel like we're good there. But in terms of being able to buy and participate in crypto going forward, the U.S. is just left behind. And worst part about it, it's pushing jobs out of the U.S. too. While we're in like a horrible economic situation right now where jobs would help, right? More good paying employment jobs, you know, like we kind of like that stuff. That's always good. And yet we're pushing it out of the U.S. I don't know. Here's the announcement, by the way, from Richie Lai. I break some of these stories on Twitter faster just because it's so much easier for me to hit quote and retweet. If you want to follow me on Twitter, it's linked in the description below. Let's read this first paragraph, all right? Just feel the emotion here. Today is a bittersweet day. This month, we turn 9 years old. And while I'm excited and proud that we've come this far, I'm also very sad. Today, Bittrex is beginning the process of winding down its U.S. operations. Don't worry, all customers' funds are safe and available to withdraw. However, it's just not economically viable for us to continue to operate in the current U.S. regulatory and economic environment. So that's sad. A company is celebrating a 9-year anniversary. That's a big milestone, right? Lasting 9 years in a business. Those of you entrepreneurs out there know what I'm talking about. It is. It's tough. 9 years, and then you got to move out of the biggest single market in the globe for the product that you're selling. That's crazy stuff. So Bittrex bailing. Now, U.S. confidence in crypto is being shaken in several different ways. Here's another one I want to share with you. By the way, happy Saturday morning. Sorry if I didn't say that earlier. But this is USDC market cap. High, 43 and change, 44 and change, okay? Now we're down to just at what, 32 and a half? Yeah, 32 and a half right now. Okay, so total erosion. The reason there's erosion in lack of confidence right now in USDC is because of the reserves. Yeah, no, reserves are awesome. You're tied 1-to-1. Great. We love that you show us reserves. The problem is those reserves were in U.S. banks, and people do not have confidence in U.S. banks. So now not only are you seeing companies leave the U.S. because of regulatory environment, products found within the U.S. now are starting to lose even more oomph because of the reserves action, where they store the reserves, where that money is, the banks that they put in. They had $3.3 billion exposure to Silicon Valley Bank, Circle USDC. $3.3 billion. Now, what about the rest of their reserves? Are they in any other banks that are going to be, in danger of going under? That's where the concern is. The concern also here is people are like, dude, seriously? This is not going to be a favorable regulatory environment for the United States. The SEC came out and said BUSD, Binance USD, a stable coin was a security. You think that's going to help market cap for USDC? Power of the dollar is eroding, and we know who we can blame. And no lie, that 48-hour check challenge seriously sucked, but there was a lot of things that I learned from there. Seriously, check it out. I'll have it linked at the end. All right, chart action. Let's talk about it. 5 days now. XRP has been above 50 cents. Here's the thing we got to pay attention to. This candlestick right here. We hit 50.1, getting super close to that 50 cent mark. So I got highlighted on purple here. So 5 days. It's important because of the time frame that this is relative to. If we look back, that 50 cent mark right here ties right in to where XRP was before the FTX crash. Now, I want you just to think of the global situation, overall situation in crypto. We're way stronger than we were in November as a whole. XRP is definitely stronger, right? We're seeing way more trading volume. It's juicy. I like it. Ripple Labs is in a way better spot because we're seeing secondary stuff being protected, which helps XRP holders. We also know the Supreme Court would be favorable for Ripple Labs. So we've got a lot more positivity here. We've seemed to have seen the worst of inflation, CPI data action. Jerome Powell and the Fed are not going to be dropping 75s on us. So right now, where we're at price-wise is where we were for that FTX crash, pre-FTX crash. But we're in way better shape. So realistically speaking, we really should be quite a bit higher because of where we're at. Now, where this down pressure is coming from. Overbought? Possible. People taking profits? Most likely. Because come on, who wouldn't be taking 30, 40, 50% profit? That's crazy. But now if we zoom back even further, I want you to think of this big point. Get through this mess right here. This mess right here, this was the FUD that all the channels did out there regarding summary judgment. You know who those channels are. Naughty YouTubers out there lying to you. But now go back even further. You're talking May 10th, 12th. What happened during that time, everyone? Luna UST, Do Kwon. Remember the man that said, I'm not running away, and then he's caught with like fake documents, passports, and stuff like that? Yeah. Okay, way to go, Do Kwon. But that puts us back to May 2022. That's when like all of this crap just really started bad. So I mean, think about it, we are in better shape. We've eaten through a lot of this mess. The U.S. can just beat their meat all they want regulation-wise to Binance, and Binance can be like, okay, I'll just deal business with the rest of the world, no worries. But the scary thing is now some of these smaller ones where they don't have as much money, don't have as much capital and like flowing capital and liquidity, it's not profitable for them to be in the United States, so they're going to leave. That's why I read his opening statement here. However, it's not just economically viable for us to continue to operate in the U.S. current regulatory and economic environment. It's not economically viable, not just regulatory, but economically viable. Because of the chokehold that's being placed on the U.S. Trading volume is super down in the U.S. I've done a couple videos here over the last few days about XRP, XLM volume. Where's the action coming from? It ain't coming from the U.S. It's coming from the Asian markets because overregulation in U.S. is pushing businesses out, jobs out, money out. Whole industry in the United States is just going to be passing us on by. You know, for real, Gary can SMD FTB. Seriously, like it's sad. I'm watching a whole industry just skip the country that I live in. The supposed free country. Now, I get it. Half the viewers out there, you live outside the United States. You're like, Klaus, hey, it's cool, man. Send all your crypto our way. Send the jobs. Send the economy stuff our way. Okay, cool. I know. And it's awesome for you guys, and I'm glad for you. It's crazy because now more and more companies are going to be leaving the United States. Now I'm going to keep my eyes super close on the candlesticks with XRP. Hoping it stays above that 50-cent mark. Because if not, damn it, Gary, you can SMD FTB. Again, just let me recharge a little. I take about 20 minutes, okay? 48 hours of shakes. Hey, this is one of those caffeinated energy ones. That's this video right here. Check it out. Subscribe to that channel. It'll help me out a bunch. You want crypto Web3 action like other breaking XRP XLM news? That's this video right here. Now, until more news breaks, I'm going to finish up Lean Shake Energy and go for a run. You cool cats, have a great rest of your day.